Lisa here and welcome back to my channel. So today we are building in Mount Komorebi, and I think I've only built here like 2 times in total, and those 2 times were when the pack came out, because to be honest, Japanese style is absolutely not my favorite, just because I'm not used to that kind of style, and I live in Europe. We don't have anything similar like that here, and therefore I'm always intimidated when it comes to building something Japanese inspired, but I still want to build more here and like get out of my comfort zone maybe and try something out there because I really want to fill up this world here as well for my save file, so I definitely have to do that. So yeah, I think every now and then it's good to get out of your comfort zone. But today we are building a cabin, and it's some kind of winter cabin, and I'm sure that this home here will also look gorgeous in granite falls. I think it has similar vibes to it, and yeah, so I didn't intend it to make it look like Japanese. I just wanted to build something in the snow, and I just decided to build it here. And yeah, so that's what I did here, and I think it turned out looking quite nice. I had an inspiration picture which I will link in the description box if you are interested in it. And yeah, so it's basically one of those houses who are made of like brick downstairs, and the upper area are with wooden things. And yeah, in general I used a lot of wood for this house, and I just tried to make it look as cozy as possible, and I think I hopefully achieved that. So we have a little outdoors area here on the side as well, where I placed down a hot tub and everything, which is just, I think, would be super cool, like in the winter time when you could chill there in the hot tub and it's snowing outside, and I think that would be pretty cool. I would love to have something like that. Yeah, but I only have a very small balcony, so I don't think that's possible. Yeah, but the front of the house was on the inspiration picture, so I did struggle a bit with the back and the side of the house, but I like how it turned out. And I also added a little balcony on top there, which I think is just super adorable and cute, and I kind of like that here. Yeah, so on the back I just decided to add a little area here as well, where there's a roof, and I placed down some of those wood things from Get Together, like the wood storage kind of thing. So I thought maybe the Sims would get their wood from there so that they can like light up the chimney, not the chimney, the fireplace on the inside. I keep messing up those 2 words. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Yeah, the fireplace. So there are 2 fireplaces actually. Yeah, so that they can just like light them up. And yeah, so one fireplace is on the exterior actually. Here I'm placing it now. I think I'm gonna go with this one, yeah, from Cottage Living. And I think it's just so cozy to have a fireplace outside. I don't know, I kind of like that idea. There's also a fire pit on the outside, so yeah. So here is the floor plan, and here on the side I'm adding a tiny little bathroom and also a little hallway to get out at the back of the house. Here I'm doing the living room, and I really wanted to do the floor plan before I placed on all the windows, because sometimes the floor plan is a little bit difficult when you have all the windows already placed down. So oftentimes I just do it this way, and yeah. So here is the kitchen, and then also there is the dining table next to the kitchen, and there was a super loud car right now outside. I hope you didn't hear that. Yeah, so anyways, I did struggle around a little bit here, but I think it turned out okay in the end. And yeah, so upstairs we have a little child's room, and also a children room. kids room, it's called a kids room, yeah. And also another bathroom and 2 like bigger bedrooms. Like one of them is for 2 people, and one of them, if the scoot over tricks works for you, you can have 2 Sims living in that or sleeping in that bedroom. If not, then only 1 Sim. So technically in total it's for 4 Sims, yeah. And I included, I think, 3 bathrooms, yes. So I think it's a very nice home, and I intended to make it like a rental lot. So I didn't add any like personal things or anything that looked personalized and everything. So yeah, it's supposed to be a rental home. So Yeah, but of course, feel free to change that up if you want to. You can add your own items and details, and yeah. So now I'm adding some more roof trims. Roof trims? No, wait, how are they called? Wall trims. Yeah, some wall trims just to make it look nicer. And of course, my beloved stepping stones, because I use them in almost every build just because they look so adorable and they make it everything more detailed. And especially in the snow, you can use them perfectly, because if you're not building in the snow, no, wait. If you're building in the snow, the whole terrain paint, you won't see anything of terrain. So therefore, I think it's quite nice to use those stones instead, because there you are able to see the terrain or like the pathway, and yeah. So here I'm adding some of those cobbles which came with the seasons. Yeah, I wanted to add some spandrels here, but the problem is, because we're building in the snow, they turned white, and that didn't look that nice. So I decided to do it like this instead. And here I'm struggling around with that cobble. Oh my god. That took some time to place there, but yeah. And I basically add them everywhere to all the columns, because I wanted to make it look like they are really like functional columns, and they like bearing? Wait, how do you say that in English? Like they are carrying the weight of the house. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. So here on the outside there is another chimney, and actually there is no fireplace like on the inside where I placed down the chimney, so this doesn't really make that much sense, but there is a barbecue next to it, so you could imagine that the barbecue needs this thing there, or like that it's, well, it doesn't make sense because the barbecue is outside as well, but you know what I mean. It doesn't have to make always sense. Maybe there was some kind of fireplace on the inside at one point, but they renovated everything and now it's still there because it looks nice there. Yeah, the fireplace, not the fireplace, the chimney. Oh my god. The chimney is from Get Together, and this is one thing I really like to do. I think it's only possible to do with this chimney, like really. You can stack them up like on top of each other. You can raise them up with the 9 key, and they align with each other. It looks a little bit weird, but that's only because of the snow. Like, yeah, if there were no snow, you could just perfectly cover that up, and like, yeah, you can stack them on top of each other and they still look normal, and you can have a higher chimney. I think that's quite nice. Yeah, so now I'm adding some trees everywhere, and those trees were actually a little bit, it definitely made the landscaping more harder because I couldn't see anything because of those big trees, so I should have done it differently. Placed down all the landscaping first and then the trees in the end, but yeah, just a little, well, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm using those base game bushes everywhere as for usual, just to line up my landscaping, and yeah. Also, you may have noticed that the landscaping is not turning like weirdly colored, and that's because we're building in the summertime, but since we're building in Mount Komorebi, it's still snowy, so therefore all the plants are green but covered in snow, and I don't know why, but I kind of like that. I think it looks super cool. Also that the house itself, like the ivy that I placed down there, which is from Cottage living, is also green. I kind of like that. I think it's a nice detail which is different. I don't know if it makes that much sense, but I kind of like the idea of it, and yeah. So now I'm just adding a couple of rocks everywhere. And I think landscaping is finished right now. So I'm working on the little outdoor area here on the side. So as I already said, there is a fire pit and also a fireplace and also a hot tub and a little dining area. And am I adding a barbecue there? I don't know. Maybe I am. That would be weird to have 2 barbecues, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah, but no, I don't think I am. Okay, so perfect. I'm adding those chairs here, which are from Snowy Escape, and also the picnic table is from Snowy Escape, and I placed down a little picnic basket on top of it. And I thought this item was super nice here because like there's the whole ski resort thing, or not resort, but the ski area here, so your Sims can drive ski here or snowboard or everything about this whole snow thing. So I thought it would be kind of nice to place an item like that here, like a rack for all of those items. And yeah, to place it on the exterior kind of made sense for me, because you wouldn't want to place them all on the interior because they probably will make everything dirty. So I kind of think it's nice there. So also I never used this item, so therefore it was a fun use there. And yeah, so now I'm adding some lights everywhere and just some more decorations here and there. Just decorating the front door here. I will change out the front door though, because it looked a little bit weird here, but yeah, like from the interior wise, but I think that's okay. So here's the little barbecue area I've talked about. I added a tiny little dining table here as well, so that if your Sims want to eat outside, they can do that. Even though it might be a little bit cold, but they can also move to the other outdoor area there. I don't know. Yeah, but here is the little wood storage. And yeah, that's about it for the exterior mostly. I'm just gonna add, upstairs here. On the tiny little balcony, I'm adding just a little seating area. Maybe if it doesn't snow, you can just, I don't know, relax here. Or maybe you can also visit this house in the, I don't know why you would want to sit outside there. But yeah, do whatever you want. I think maybe some fresh air in the mornings. But anyways, we are doing some window boxes now, and I used those base game ones, which I just added around the house, and those snowy escape shelves. Yes, they are actually shelves, and I sized them up a little bit with the tool mod, but you totally, if you want to recreate this house or do something similar, you don't have to size them up. I think it also works when you just have them normal. And I thought the color of the snowy escape shelves were just perfect, because the windows and doors are also from that pack, and therefore they match with each other. And I also decided to add some little roof pieces here and there for the house, just to have it I don't know, details, you know? I like to add details to my homes, and I always add too many details, or not too many, but a lot of details, so yeah. But I think I'm just gonna add some more foliage items like this thing, and also the little bush here, and then we should go on to the interior. I feel like I think, oh no, I'm still adding some fairy lights, because you know that I'm obsessed with fairy lights. I like fairy lights, so therefore I decided to give them here some fairy lights as well. And some more lamps everywhere, exactly, yeah. But I think I'm just placing some plants here, and then we go on the inside. Yes, we are. So I decided to use this flooring here, which is from Cottage Living. And now I'm changing up the door, as I already said. So yeah. I think I'm going to start with the kitchen. Yeah, it took me some time to figure out which kind of kitchen I wanted to use. Or no, first I'm going to change up the wallpaper and everything. I think, yeah, at first I used this white thing and some brick pieces here and there, but I will change up the white things to the wallpaper from Eco Lifestyle, which has this wooden paneling, and that was such a good idea because it just made everything look more cozy and more realistic, like that it looks like a cabin. Yeah, I'm very happy that I did that. So here I'm doing the kitchen, and I actually decided to use these counters, which are from the Vampires pack. And I just think, I looked up a couple of inspiration pictures, for interior of cabins, because that's something I don't really, I'm not familiar with that much, because I'm not that much in cabins, not really. So I looked up on Pinterest how they usually look on the inside, or what could look nicely. So I'm very happy that I did that, because I just figured out kitchens oftentimes have this little old farmhouse vibe, and I try to recreate that with this white and black kitchen, and also some brown details, and I kind of like that kitchen. The layout is a little bit weird because, as I already mentioned, the whole floor plan here downstairs, it was a little bit of a struggle, but I think it turned out nice, so it's totally fine. But yeah, so I'm just decorating it now, and yeah, So, I mean, this little corner piece here is maybe a little bit weird, like, yeah, but it's okay. Also, just ignore the cutting board I placed on there. I totally forgot about it, but at one point I will delete it, but it's just hanging out there at the window. Yeah, so I'm just looking up for like all the different details and clutter items I could add to the kitchen, and I'm so happy that we got this little salt and pepper thing there. It looks adorable. Like, I think the most recent base game update we got it. Yeah. Also, people, do you know that we are getting a new gameplay pack? I'm super excited about that because new items. I'm always up for new items. But yeah, we are getting a new gameplay item. Gameplay pack. And also 2 kits. Yeah, let's not talk about the kits because I don't know what they're gonna be, and I'm just, yeah, can we have the stuff packs back, please? But yeah, so the gameplay pack is supposed to be something romantic and everything, and just, yeah, so there's a lot of speculation going on Twitter and everywhere what it's going to be. I'm assuming it's going to be something like wedding themed, and yeah, I don't know what to think about it. Also with some dating app on the phone and some stuff like that. I think it can be nice. So I don't know. I am just hoping that we will get a new world, even though I don't think it's like, it doesn't sound like a pack where you would get a new world, but I can hope. So yeah, but there's also this rumor going around, or not rumor, but that it's like, because I think 1 or 2 years ago, I think like 1.5 or 2, I don't know. It's some time ago, the Sims team asked, like they did a little survey and you could like say, like, I don't know, for example, there was one thing where they presented the whole like Loft gameplay pack, something like that, and they asked like how rare, like how possible is it that you're going to buy this, and it's probably going to be this. So what they asked there, so that's the thing. I saw a picture on Twitter about that, but I haven't saved it, so I would love to tell you more about it now, but yeah, but now we just have to wait for some kind of announcement when it's coming, some kind of trailer. I'm so much looking forward to that because new items are always nice. So yeah. And now I am just cluttering up the dining table. So I totally talked about the whole process now, but yeah, I basically just decorated the kitchen and that's it. Yeah, but here I'm decorating the dining area, and I decided to use this wooden table by Get Together, and the chairs are from Cats&Dogs, and I absolutely loved how the gray from the table is like also in the chairs. I think that's a perfect combination there, and also fits kind of the whole vibe here. Yeah. So here I'm adding another hallway table, and I'm placing those little glove things above it, like the one from Snowy Escape. Where is it? There it is. Yes. This little glove item, and oh wait, there's only one glove or pair of gloves. Am I even pronouncing that word right? I'm sure I'm not, but also I'm sorry if I'm overusing this hanging plant from the Blooming Rooms kit. I'm sorry about that, but it's just too gorgeous and I like it. Also, one thing about the living room here, you might have noticed that already, I don't know, but you know, behind that fireplace there is a bathroom, and at the moment there's no way that you can access this bathroom because I didn't place down a door, and yeah. So therefore, later on I will change up some things there. Like when I'm finished with the when I'm finished with the living room, I realized that, there's something missing. So yeah, I will just change up some things there in the corner, but it still looks nice. It's totally fine. But I'm using those couches, which are from the Industrial Loft kit. I kind of thought they look nice here, also because of that little cushion thing, or like this blanket, which is on top of it. It just makes it look cozy, I think. So I kind of like that idea, and yeah, I still haven't realized that there is a door missing. Okay, but I'm cluttering up the coffee table here a bit as well, and I thought about maybe adding a chair there, but then I decided against it because I wanted to have it a little bit more open, also more accessible for your Sims. The build is play tested, so everything should be functional, but yeah, sometimes the gallery is weird, and then something which is functional for me is not functional for you anymore, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but it's functional. I play tested it. So yeah, here I'm just cluttering up. That's what I usually do. I'm just adding a bunch of pieces everywhere. So yeah, and not too much to talk about. But I'm pretty sure that in a second I will move on to the bathroom. But yeah. Also, one thing about the bathroom, I only show this one on camera here. The other one I won't, because they are like, I'm using the same items, and yeah, here I'm realizing that there's a door missing, and I hope I will change up the door, because on the other places in the house I will... Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Because in the, like, upstairs, I used a different door, and it's kind of weird when you have different door types in your home, I think. Yeah, okay, good. So there is a bathtub downstairs, and also a shower and a toilet and a sink, obviously. So the normal things you need. And fun story about the other bathroom, which is downstairs, I totally forgot about a toilet there. I just realized that when I placed down, I think, this toilet here, or the toilet upstairs. No, I think it was the toilet upstairs, that I didn't place down a toilet there. So I was like, and moved some things around. Yeah, so the other one downstairs, the other bath, is just a half bath, which has a sink and now a toilet also, because I added the toilet. And yeah, that's it for bathrooms. They all look the same. Yeah. And the flooring I'm using in the bathrooms is from, wait, how's that called? Journey to Batuu. Yeah, I'm sorry that I used that pack, but I absolutely adore this flooring. And yeah, also here, this little shoe thing here, you don't know how long it took me, because I wanted to size down those little modular thing, those square items there, which are from Dream Home Decorator, by the way. And the modular furniture there, it still drives me absolutely insane. It's just you can't size them down and place them next to each other. It's not possible. And I'm just like going crazy about that every single time I'm using them, because it's just so annoying. And I just want to be able to size them down and still like place them how I want them to be. And they should, can they just stop clipping, please? I can't even turn it off. Like, I know that there's something like auto shelving, but it doesn't make any difference. If I have it turned off, they still clip. If I have it turned on, they are also clipping. And this is just something, I'm sorry, but this is just annoying to me, that I can't use those shelves how I want to. Yeah, so I sized them down with the tool mod and also placed them with the tool mod there. So that's what I did there. But anyways, we are decorating upstairs now. So there is this bedroom here, and I also like looked up some inspiration pictures on Pinterest for that. And I saw something where they have this kind of black wall behind the bed, and I thought this looks kind of cool, so I wanted to have this as well. I'm just gonna place some simple items here. It's actually not too cluttered, because I'm thinking like it's a rental home, and rental homes usually don't have like too many items everywhere, just some similar, like some items that make sense, and that's it. So some decorational items, for example. But yeah, so I'm placing down this rug here, which is from the industrial loft kit, and also some dressers. I know those dressers are not the perfect choice here, because they're okay, but I had some issues with finding the right closets dressers, so therefore I just end up using those. But yeah, it was a little bit difficult. Yeah, but here's a little hallway that I'm decorating, just another hanging plant, because I'm overusing this item so much here in this house, and also in almost every single build I do, so it's not only this house. Yeah. But here's the other bedroom, and I thought it might be for like a teenage kid, or maybe also a kid, or like, I don't know, maybe brother, sister, or maybe they are going here with friends, or like whatever. So yeah, a little bedroom here as well. Just some candles and plants here. And then I'm adding a closet here, which is from Get Together, like the walk-in closet thing. Is it a walking? Yeah, I think your Sims can walk in it. At least your kid Sims, they can play in it. I know that. But yeah. So adding some curtains, and I'm still so happy that we got that base game update with new curtains. I am absolutely like, I love to use those curtains. Now the only thing I'm wishing for is more sheer curtains, like those which are a little bit more transparent. I would love to have something like that. Yeah, so here's the kids' room, and actually it's the last room we are decorating. So I think I can wrap up this voiceover now. So thank you so much for listening to my voice for almost half an hour. I really appreciate that if you sticked around till now. And if you like this build, you can give it a thumbs up, because liking my videos always helps me out a lot. So if you would do that, I would appreciate that, but only if you like the video. If you don't like the video, then just keep it for yourself. And yeah, so you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I'm uploading speed builds I'm trying to stick to a new schedule now, every Tuesday and every Saturday. That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm not promising anything, but that's what I'm trying to do, because I'm just a person. I need some kind of schedule in my life. So therefore, yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve now. Yeah, it's one of my New Year's resolution, actually, to have a consistent YouTube schedule. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, but you can find the build on the gallery. My ID is sunnysimsieyt, and you can also find the tray files on my Patreon. It's linked in the description box. And also, just what I wanted to say, a big thank you to all my Patreons, to everyone who decided to join me there. I really appreciate that. Just a big thank you there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.